Hello everybody and welcome back to Alan Wake. Before we get started, remember to leave a like if you find yourself enjoying the video, as well as if you feel like you might have missed something and you want to watch the rest of the series, right there in the cards you can find a link to the playlist, as well as down in the description. So let's get right into this. I don't know, I think I need to climb the ladder. Ooh, okay. I just broke it. I broke the light by starting the engine. So, what I want to talk about today is entertainment. And, well, that was friendly, thanks. And I don't mean just how I am entertainment to you all. No. I mean, why do we as humans spend so much time pursuing entertainment? We spend so much of our time simply trying to find the next bit of distraction, really. Would you just disappear? I hate dealing with things like that. Because they just have a bunch of health, functionally. I feel like it's better to grab the truck. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Not gonna make it around that turn, am I? Oh, it's not a turn. I fucking hate the lights. But we as humans, we spend almost every waking moment looking for something to functionally just act as a distraction for us. We spend all our time pursuing something more entertaining than ourselves. So what I'd like to analyze is why. And part of that is in the question, are our lives so boring that we cannot find anything entertaining in them? Or is it the fact that if, as people, if we were left to...
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't.
Of course,
I was operating on the shifting.
You don't know anything.
Of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
So basically, you gotta do a bunch of bullshit and hope it works. That's basically what I'm getting from this. So I have to push it all the way? Why'd I have to push it all the way? I could've gone in through the opening. Never mind. Or is it that we get tired of our lives? We get bored of our lives, no matter how entertaining they are. It's just that we live them every day.
I will never give her to you.
I hate how loud that is. Oh, thanks. Like, I can actually see that in this building. Oh, that looks sort of like a hand for a second. I hate how loud it gets when it does that whole skip to her thing. So what is the point in holding on to Alan's wife? How lovely, you're knocking over the water tower, which you already took out, so that means really nothing. Fancy thing to do, though. It's a great display of power. I personally think it is a combination of that. Oh. What took you so long to swing, doofus? So I personally think it's a combination of the two. We we have interesting lives, but we do get bored of them. And sometimes there are boring pieces to our lives.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
That's a bizarre way to look at things. I just missed my exit. There's my exit. No explosion? That would have been funny if they were explosive barrels.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Why is it called Mirror Peak, anyways? That's actually... I like to know the reason places were named the way they were. Sometimes it's not a interesting answer. Let's go, baby! Oh. It's a lot slower than I anticipated. Damn. Damn it. This is a super anticlimactic ride. But another way to look at it is that humans, when forced to just brood in their own mind, don't like to actually do so. They would much rather get caught up in the world of someone else's story or a bit of entertainment, music, a game, a movie. They would much rather do those things than have to analyze their own story in any meaningful way. And obviously some of them do participate in that self-analysis. That's how we get some of these pieces of entertainment that we so enjoy as a people. Do I? No, I don't have to push this all the way. How interesting that I can come down here. It's prepping me up for, like, a final altercation that, like, it's gonna strip all of my weapons away for anyways. So, instead of participating in that self-analysis, we let ourselves get caught up in the worlds that other people build. We let ourselves be invested in those worlds, whatever they may be. Whether it's the vast fantasy worlds of Tolkien. I don't know a famous sci-fi author, so I can't name someone. That would have been a very disappointing way to have to die, to just step on that after a fight. But we like to get involved in these things. We like to find something that isn't us to get wrapped up in. Yes, thank you for dropping an entire truck on me. Or at least attempting to drop a truck on me. Okay, I'm just going to use one of these because I have a couple of them. Yeah, no, fuck off. I don't want to participate in your shenanigans. But those of us who do participate in that self-analysis, frequently we seem to find that we don't actually like us as much as we would care to. We would much rather be someone else or feel like we're someone else. That's why everyone wants to be an entertainer, right? I don't know where I heard that saying. It's obviously false. Not everyone's dream is to be an entertainer. Oh, fuck off. Yep, that's fair. Wait, this is the propeller of a large boat. What the fuck is that doing up here? I hate dealing with these sprinty guys because they don't actually attack that often. But when they finally do, it's just annoying. Like they only attack if they feel like there's actually a chance to just get in like 4 or 5 good hits. Like this guy right here. So I'd like to know what it is that you do to functionally escape your life. Like, what form of entertainment do you take in as a way to not have to deal with your life for just a short little bit? Obviously, you always have to go back to whatever it is you're trying to escape. But what do you have fun with for a bit? Oh, ready for that loud noise? Okay, come on. At least be a bit more timed about it. Stop throwing things at me. I didn't take the path you wanted me to. Suck it. Oh, that's a boat, so maybe that's where the giant propeller came from. Come on! If you're gonna throw things at me, be good about it. Aim! Think where you're gonna throw. Why does Bright Falls have so many of these destroyed and rotted houses around it? The darkness controls the taken. Yeah, sorta already knew that. Thanks for the update, though. Oh, cool. Don't touch it. Ah, yes. Yes, because that's fair. Supposed to destroy everything in in the area, but sometimes the enemies just keep coming, and it's best to run to the next safe haven instead of trying to fight them. Yeah, that would have been nice to know. Maybe, I don't know, fucking 20-something episodes ago when that thing happened the first time. Also would have been nice to literally put a save starting point right here instead of having me have to pick all that shit up every time I fail, because I am going to fail several times. Yeah, no, I'm not dealing with you all. I'm just going to the next save haven like the game told me to. Okay, actual question. Who the hell designs an elevator to spin like this? Because it's a thing I see all the time in games, but I only ever see it in games.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I had written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
The ending of this game is... I refuse, and stop bleeding my ears! You literally are being dumb about this. You know I have flares. You know I don't need to deal with your people. I choose to deal with them. Yo, bro, if you're gonna stand in the dark and be creepy about it, at least be good at being creepy.
Do as you're told.
Why would I do that? Fuck you. Stop trying to jut things of metal into my head. You're not good at it. You're literally actually kind of shit at killing people. Like, you're surprising for a dark presence. You are surprisingly terrible at being evil.
Never loved you.
Stop making my ears bleed, you bitch! Again, if you're gonna throw stuff at me, be good at it. I will run towards the danger, because you are pretty bad at this. Sup? That's actually one of the first ones you've done. Oh, I fucked up pretty bad. So you beat me because I fucked up. Huzzah. You're pretty good at yeah, no. You're right, apparently, because I can't remember that there's a jump there. Okay. Let's just do this.
You can't win.
Did you just flung me off? You're a bitch.
You can't win.
Can't I?
You will fail.
Will I? You seem...
in your head.
Even if it is.
You're making this up.
Yeah, but I find it fun to participate. Keep the flare gun, you dickhead! I get you have this secret magical light switch, but keep the flare gun, it works! Are you gonna jump in? You're leaning pretty dangerously. Yep, he's jumping in.
Hell!
Just hell. Yep. Yay, that's a creepy person.
baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, that's great.
Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll
Then
make
why
you
aren't
forget
you
all about
freaking out? You're the one who's supposed to be
My
afraid
fear?
of the dark.
It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have
I
you taken
refuse.
these pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
How did you end up in there?
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a
Yeah, no
genius.
screw you.
I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning. Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Wow. I literally just... Oh, it's Tom! Spaceman! Sup? Mr. Diving Suit.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass.
Good thing you got light inside that suit.
It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with
How can I fill... If it has no heart, how can I fill its heart with darkness? Fuck you! Why are there two Allens now?
Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Thermos. Okay, this seems like it's gonna... This seems like it's actually going to be a pretty interesting sequence. But it'll have to be next time, guys. So, if you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like down below. As well as subscribe if you haven't already, because both those things are highly useful. And remember, guys, I don't know what it is that you use to entertain yourself. I don't know why you choose to entertain yourself. I don't know if your life sucks. I don't know if you're just bored of the monotony of doing the exact same thing every day, day in and day out. But if I'm what you choose to entertain yourself with, I highly appreciate that. If I am your escape from your day-to-day, then welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to be that escape. So, let me know. I do hope y'all enjoyed. And remember, guys, smile. Because life isn't all that boring, right? Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys.